Today, I will be talking about everything that I did in April. But first, this video is going to be a little bit intense, so I'm just going to jump right in. However, if you're the kind of person that doesn't like videos that are just lists, then you're probably just going to want to go ahead and skip this one. Go ahead and do that now. After getting all gung-ho back in February and March, and getting really committed to doing videos every Sunday, life came along and gave me a good bitch slap of reality. So for the entire month of April, I went completely off the radar. That is, not to say that I didn't do anything, on the contrary. The reason that I failed to make videos for that entire month was actually due to the amount of things that I was doing. So, here's what actually happened in the month of April. To get things started off right, I decided, right in the beginning of the month, to quit smoking. To really, actually quit, really for real quit smoking. So everything that happened in the month of April was underneath that umbrella. The main thing that I did, and what was most time consuming, was that I moved all of my belongings, all of my daughter's belongings, and all of my ex-wife's belongings out of our 3-bedroom, full kitchen, studio-style living room, large house into a one bedroom, just one bedroom. That task included loading everything into boxes, packing it into my truck, driving it to my new location, unpacking it, driving back, and repeating this process 17 times entirely by myself. Fortunately, I did have help with some of the heavier items. Quick shout out of appreciation to my good friend Gary, also to Haven and Josh. They really helped me when it came to moving a couple of the very large objects that I just could not do by myself. So thank you, I really appreciate you guys for that. Then, I had to clean the entire house and more or less repaint the entirety of 2 of the bedrooms. After that week and a half of ridiculous labor, I had to navigate with my realtor breaking out of a contract 7 months early. Now, that entire ordeal was complicated by something else that I would like to talk about. Parenting. I am currently the sole guardian of my 3-year-old daughter. Oh, God help that poor girl. She is the perfect age of curiosity and exploration, so she just wanders very far and extremely thoroughly. And she tends to do exactly the opposite of what she is asked to do, just for the sake of understanding boundaries. So trying to actually accomplish anything that isn't keeping an eye on her is really just like 1 step forward and 2 steps back. Because I attempt to be a responsible parent, 90% of what happened in the month of April and what happens in my entire life, I'm only able to do after 9 p.m. Because if the sun is up, my daughter is up. And if my daughter is up, then I'm awake. As an explanation for context, my day typically begins at 6:30 to 7 a.m., at which time, after breakfast, I get to do all sorts of really fun things, such as playing hide and seek, playing tag, reading books, drawing pictures, inventing games to play, playing games invented by a 3-year-old, playing with dolls, dressing up, explaining the different shape you have to make with your mouth to make the TH sound versus the F sound, doing hair, answering the question why in response to every single sentence that falls out of my mouth in her presence all day long. Saving various animals or insects from the potential of being accidentally tortured, cleaning up messes that I didn't even know were possible, changing clothes 3 to 4 times a day, potty training. Cooking meals, and then recooking different meals, because that first meal that you cooked, she thinks is gross, and now she's only willing to eat a completely different meal that she may or may not have had in the past, but that's the only thing that she will eat. Anyone who has uttered the phrase, "I will not negotiate with terrorists," obviously, they have never raised children, explaining the fundamentals of basic physics. Bath time, 3 to 4 times a day, because of the aforementioned mess making, or potty training. Potty training. I feel like I could probably keep going on and on about this, but I just realized I've got a video I'm trying to make. I suppose for the remainder of this video, just keep in mind that the majority of what I accomplished had to happen between the hours of 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. Side note, I want to take a moment here and just call out something that seems more and more prevalent every time I leave the house. Irresponsible parenting. If you're not willing to raise your kids, don't have children. If you are going to punish your kids for existing as if they made the choice, don't have children. If you consider a cell phone or a tablet or your television as a suitable substitute for you as a parent, or as an acceptable excuse to neglect your children, do not have kids. Seriously, for all of you out there aspiring toward parenthood, romanticizing the idea of spawning, it can be, and is, the most rewarding decision that you can make. However, do not have children unless you are willing to give up every plan that you make at a moment's notice. Give up all of your free time, all of your personal time, forfeit all of your interests, let go of every selfish vice, literally for the rest of your life, for the sake of your child. And if you make the decision, or have made the decision to have children, step the f*** up, shut the f*** up about your problems, and raise your god-dang kids. For crying out loud, it is not that hard to do. But I digress. I'm sorry for the rant. It's so frustrating. Back to my mundane month. I turned this garage into this garage. I mowed this entire plot of land using a push mower, which only took 6.5 hours over the course of 3 days. Built a recording studio from the ground up. Unpacked boxes, sorted, repacked, and I put all the extra boxes here, here, and here, and a little bit here. Wrote, recorded, hated, re-recorded, and rage deleted 2.5 songs. I tried to repair this, and failed. I tried to get this running, and failed. I created an Instagram account, developed some channel art, made multiple attempts to locate and capture the truth. I took a shower. Just one. Just one shower. There's more, but to be honest, that whole parenting rant really took most of it out of me. You know what I didn't do? I didn't forget about you. And I didn't give up on my mission. Because you, yes you, are exactly why I do these things to myself. And I hope that my work is valuable to you. At least enough that you keep coming back. Even if it's only to witness what should be a downward spiral, but what I promise you will be an empire. And one that I hope you'll be proud to be a part of. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate your continued support. So, until next time, my name is Patrick. You've been watching a Social Disconnection production. Next week I begin releasing the videos of me building my studio. Thank you again. I look forward to seeing you in the future. I know that I'm a terrible parent, because my 3-year-old daughter loves farts.